What is up, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have episode 2 of Osprey Gunner with every gun, where I essentially get an Osprey Gunner with every gun. Very good, guys, but this episode is using the M16 assault rifle. And first off, let me just start by saying I'm definitely not a huge fan of this gun. I basically feel like it's the Type 95, just weaker in just about every single situation. But if you do want to go against my recommendations, you just want to use this gun for whatever reason, then I would suggest using it with the setup that I'm using here, and that is, first of all, the red dot sight and rapid fire attachments with the 2 attachment proficiency. And the red dot sight just because I'm not a big fan of the iron sights as well, but if you do like the iron sights for some reason, then you feel free to use that. But the rapid fire is definitely a must on the 3 burst weapons, and you may say that rapid fire is useless on the burst weapons, but it's actually not. So it doesn't actually only increase the fire rate in the burst, so it doesn't make the burst come out faster, but there's actually less downtime between the bursts with rapid fire, so you end up shooting a lot faster overall, and you get more bursts off in the same amount of time. So that's definitely a plus. But I just want to mention real quick, you see I pick up this guy's M4 and I get 2 kills with it, and I really do apologize for this. This is actually one of the first few games that I was doing for this series where I was trying to get the Osprey, and then I realized that's just a really stupid thing to do. Just, get a couple kills with a different gun when I'm doing a series where I'm showcasing a gun. But to make up for it in this episode, I will just show a little bit more at the end to showcase the gun a little bit more. But I do apologize. This will not happen again. I'll be using scavenger on most of my classes from now on for this series so that I don't run out of ammo and I don't have to pick up somebody else's gun. But you see, I call in a Reaper and AC-130, and they straight up bring me to my Osprey Gunner and more. So that's always good when you don't have to worry about getting extra kills after you come out of your kill streaks and you're all disoriented and you don't know what's going on. Your map awareness is shit. So that's always a plus. But I just find a nice clean spot to call in my Osprey Gunner and call it in pretty much where they're spawning. And I would consider this a mistake because where you choose the Osprey Gunner to come in, that's where it drops the care packages. So you usually want to put it somewhere a little bit closer to your teammates, or an area that your teammates have control of, so they can grab the care packages. But luckily this team is not able to shoot me down just yet. I actually get quite a few kills in this Osprey Gunner. Usually I don't do too well in the Osprey Gunner, but I think I get like something like 7 kills and it gets shot down right about here. So overall it was decent, but it still is not very efficient in terms of what it costs to get it compared to what the amount of kills you get in return, even with the care package. Not really worth it in my opinion. But this series is about getting to it mainly, not the actual Osprey Gunner itself. So you see in this game, I'm playing defensive a lot, and that's really what you have to do with this gun, the M16. You really have to use cover effectively like I'm doing here. You do have to head glitch a little bit, and one thing I want to mention, you'll notice I'm using marksman. You can see those red names from across the map, and that is because when you're playing defensive and you're playing the long to mid-range game, marksman helps you out a lot. Obviously, as you see here, I'm barely able to see the actual people, but just by seeing their names, I'm able to take them out. So that's very helpful when you're using a defensive weapon like I am, and that helped me out a lot in this game. But yeah, basically with this gun, I just try to sit back and wait for the people to come to me, because believe me, you cannot play aggressive with this gun. It will get you killed because its rate of fire is basically shit. So it's hip fire as well. This is not an aggressive gun. You have to sit back, be patient, and I know I'm playing a little bit campy, but that's what you have to do with this gun if you want to be successful. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some feedback in the comments below. If you missed the first episode of this series using the M4A1, I'll leave the link to that as an annotation and in the description, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. And that's about it.